Here we go. Hey everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Brittany for those of you who are new. I am a licensed esthetician and a makeup artist. Thank you for joining me on my channel today. If you are new, if you're a returning friend, what's up girl? Today I am going to do another makeup application on a friend named Stephanie who I did work with. We still are really good friends till this day, even after being co-workers. And she is actually coming over on her way right now. I did her makeup once before and I didn't like how it turned out. That was just me being picky. I mean, she really enjoyed it, but I'm just like a slight bit of a perfectionist. Don't judge me y'all, but like I just really wanted the liner to come out like bomb, and I felt the foundation didn't come out as well. So I was gonna post that up, but as I mentioned, me being the perfectionist that I am, I'm not gonna be posting that video, but we're gonna be doing today's video. I think we might do something different, I'm not sure yet, but she's going to a party tonight or this evening or this afternoon, so I think I want to do something like everyday wear, but mostly focus on skin. If you would like to see how I create Stephanie's makeup look for a party that she's going out to today, then please go ahead and please keep on watching. Hello again. We are starting off with the Bioderma Micellar water. I love this stuff. Even if the client is wearing anything on, I still cleanse, just kind of giving a really good base. We want to have a clean canvas for any makeup application. For step 2 of skin prep, I always use a Tatcha Dewy skin cream. I love this moisturizer. It really helps moisturize, plump the skin, regardless if you are a oily, combination, dry skin person. I know this is marketed and meant for dry skin, however I love it for all my skin type clients. It just moisturizes really well and the foundation on top just sits so beautifully. Next, we're going to be doing her eyebrows. I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Ball pomade in the shade Soft Brown, and I was teaching her how to apply it because she had mentioned she liked how I did her brows the first time we did her makeup. So I told her I was going to teach her, and I was doing a little step-by-step tutorial on how she should do it. So I like to brush the brow hairs down and then go and hair like strokes down towards the brow, and then I kind of messily just use the angled part of the brush and kind of just go back and forth, not using any extra product but whatever was left on the brush. Next step, we're going to use some concealer to clean up the under eyebrows. If you saw my last video, I am liking to do this because it kind of just cleans up the brow a bit and also gives a chance for the moisturizer to kind of settle into the skin. So I just move on to cleaning up the eyebrows and also bringing it down to the lid space so that way we have a concealed eye and take away any discoloration, any pigmentation that she may have. For the transition shade, we're using the shade called Amara from the Natasha Denona Safari palette. I have been reaching for this palette so much. The transition shades in this palette are super buttery. They're blendable. They just pack on a really good pigment, and I didn't see any fallout on my clients with this palette, which is also another reason why I have been using it so much. It's an all-in-one palette, and this was mine, but I did disinfect it to use it for my clients because obviously you need to be sanitized. If you're not sanitizing, Miss Ma'am, y'all need to be if you have clients, okay? it's 2021. We gotta be sanitizing, y'all. I'm just kidding. The next shade that we're using is this shade called Thorn. This is a little bit more of a deeper brown. I'm just using that right on the outer corner because we want to give some more depth, give it a little bit more smoky eye, just kind of bringing it all in together. Next, we're going to use a shade called Shea, and as you can tell, we're already having some more dimension on the outer corner. And for the inner lid space, or the inner half of the lid space, I mixed two shades from the Artist Couture Supreme Nudes palette, Lavish and Bronziana. We're putting that on the inner half of the lid, which just really enhanced this look. I really like how this made her eyes just pop, and like she already has lashes too, so this made it even more like va va voom. Very perfect for summertime, even for like a wedding or just a glam like that you're going anywhere. I don't know, but I just really liked how it really enhanced her eye shape. You already know Makeup Geek Gel Immortal eyeliner is my ish, so of course we're gonna put that on her eyelid, not eyelid, I'm sorry, her liner. We're going to do a little bit of color correcting. I use the LA Girl Peach Corrector, and you need very little when it comes to color correcting. You don't need too much. You literally need a thin amount of it. Like, I kid you not, you don't need too much of corrector. So I'm just correcting a little bit of blemishes, a little bit on her under eye, and then we're going to go in with foundation. And foundation, of course, is my favorite. Dose of Colors, Meet Your Hue in the shade 119 and 122. The 119 obviously we're putting in the center of her face, and then 122 is going to go on the perimeter of her face as well. And next I'm going to use my Sephora brush that I will have listed in the description box below, but I'm pushing that into her face, and this, as I mentioned in my previous video, is probably my favorite brush that you need if you are a makeup artist or if you freelance. This is the best brush that you need in your makeup collection and your kit. I added a little bit more of the 119 foundation from Dose of Colors. I didn't use a specific concealer this time because the 119 was just really nice to brighten up her under eyes. It wasn't too light or too deep, but it was just like the right shade to brighten up her under eyes, so I used that a little bit more. To cream contour, we're using the shade called Cognac and putting that on the cheekbones, kind of giving her a little bit of more sculptedness to her face. Next, I'm just blending out her under eyes and just any areas that I feel like needed a little bit more blending. It's the same material from Beauty Blender. This is just meant for the body. They don't make it anymore, so I apologize. However, we're moving on to setting the under eyes with the RCMA No Color Powder. Using very little of this will give you a beautiful soft finish. It photographs so well. And to set her entire face with powder foundation, we're using the Makeup Forever HD in the shade Y375. To bronze up and to seal that cream contour, we're using the NYX 3-Step to Sculpt Face Sculpting Palette in the shade Light. I use the bronzer shade to sculpt out and bronze the skin. This brings the look together. As you can see, we're starting to get a little bit more of a chiseled beat down, I should say. A little bit more of a sculpted cheek. Next, we're using the Dior Universal Highlighting Palette in the gold shade. I love this so freaking much, y'all. If you're a makeup artist, I literally cannot tell you enough about it, but you need this in your kit. I cannot lie. I love it. I will continue to repurchase it and put it on my clients because it leaves a stunning highlight. For blush, we're using the MAC Lovejoy, placing that on the apples of her cheeks. Now for the lower lash line, we're using the same shades that we used on the top for the outer corner. And to clean up just a bit because the eyeliner wasn't coming out as I wanted to, I kind of just cleaned it up with the RCMA No Color Powder and then with the Q-tip, again, just trying to get that shape sharp. For the lips, we're using the LA Girl Shockwave Lip Liner in the shade Gingerbread. This nude collection I found at Ulta a little while ago. These are super creamy. If you come across these anywhere, I highly encourage you to pick a few up. They had a bunch of different variety of nudes and they're very inexpensive, cheaper than the KKW ones, so pick yourself up a couple of them. They're so good. So we're just gonna lip line with that color. I'm using the Dose of Colors Cork Liquid Lipstick, which is my absolute favorite. I love this. And I did mix it with the Unbutton from Fenty Beauty, just kind of mixing those two shades together. And then I also use the Sweet Mouth from Fenty Beauty as well. This gloss is so bomb, so juicy. Oh my gosh, so good. And then for the inner corner, I use the same gold color from the highlight that we used to give her a little bit of a pop on the inner tear duct. And we just set it all with the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. And that is it for this makeup look. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope you learned something new today. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Toodles!